From Chicago, Illinois, coming to you from Brainstorm Comics, this is Media Mongrels. Welcome to the inaugural Media Mongrels segment. With me, Mongrels today are...
Sean Akins of Brainstorm Comics.
Patrick Bowler of Really Nothing.
Civilian. And we're talking this season, the 2014-2015 genre television, upcoming television shows, and what we're looking forward to, what we think might catch on, and what we think might crash and burn. Sean, you're up first.
As far as things catching on, I think The Flash has a good chance of catching on because it's springboarding off Arrow. So I think that's going to be really good. And, of course, Walking Dead is already on fire. They just announced a spinoff show for Walking Dead. Gotham, I'm curious about. It's on Fox, and when it comes to Fox and new shows, they don't always click. Fox has a notorious habit of canceling shows. But I'm also kind of worried about the subject matter of Gotham because there are not a lot of people that really care about Commissioner Gordon's early days. I mean, Gotham was interesting once the Bat came along. So just kind of my...
Well, the notion from what I'm seeing is they might be able to make you care because it looks pretty stylish, actually. And, you know, Netflix already bought it. Netflix has already put their money into taking Gotham. Okay, Patrick, you're up.
Well, I share most of the same opinions as Sean here. I'm curious about Gotham. I am a little concerned as well. I feel like the whole young Bruce Wayne thing might not be sufficient, but I worry about the timeline because you got the Riddler and the Penguin, all these villains that are going to be like 80 years old by the time he comes into the Batman cape and collar, right? So I'm looking forward to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, although I didn't really enjoy the first season too much. I liked it. It felt a little too ABC for me, but hopefully they learn from their mistakes and do it right. Really, I'm looking forward to the Netflix originals from Marvel, so Daredevil, Luke Cage, all those, yeah. That's going to be really cool because they have the control of Netflix. But let's see, what else we got? Arrow. I've only seen a few episodes of that. I like it. Again, I think it suffers too much from the network it's on, WB to the CW. It's kind of like One Tree Hill or something with a superhero. I've always said that. But I think Flash looks good so far, and I think it might be a little more towards what fans are looking for.
Okay, well, let me hit you with the one that I'm looking forward to the most that you guys haven't mentioned is Constantine. Have you seen anything about that?
I've seen the trailer. I'm skeptical as a Hellblazer, John Constantine Hellblazer fan. You know, I am reserved about it because he's one of my favorite characters, and I just want it done right. And we've already seen the Keanu Reeves movie, which was
abysmal, yeah. Well, I mean, you got to admit that the trailer in itself gives you hope that they know this is what they want. They got him English, the trench coat, the cigarettes, the whole look is, I think, really enticing, and it looks real creepy.
Yeah, they have the mood. They seem to have the mood correct, and that has me somewhat hopeful. But I'm just cautiously optimistic on that one. Cautiously optimistic.
I thought I recall them saying that he's not going to be able to smoke cigarettes. Is that not the... Because, you know, every hero has to be non-smoking these days. Wolverine, we know, quit smoking recently.
Ben Grimm.
Well, maybe 10 years ago. No more cigars for Ben Grimm, yeah. Anyway, I think cigarettes were a major part of Constantine, so I'm a little concerned about that. He should have had lung cancer.
Well, you did at least get that in the movies.
I'm always cautiously reserved about these things because you never know what's going to, be crap right out the gate, but I give everything a chance. So I'm definitely going to give it a chance. It's not on my high priority list, but it's there. I'm definitely going to check it out.
See, now I don't think you can gauge them by the beginnings because sometimes that's when they're feeling their way around, and you got to give them a couple of episodes to maybe find their feet, even sometimes half a season. I wasn't that really critical of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought they did pretty well for the most part, but I thought it ended really strong.
Yeah, I like the way. I definitely like the way it ended. It got darker, and I appreciated that. And also that Agent Ward character, I was really jealous of him being a good-looking dude and getting with that beautiful. I was like, I hope that guy turns into a villain and gets imprisoned. But yeah, I think it has hope for season 2. I think it's going to be great. I think they got a lot of feedback from the fans, and I hope they listened.
I think Agents of Shield is a typical Joss Whedon show where it starts off with this like lighthearted tone. It's like you're getting to know the cast. They have the bad guy of the week. It's the same formula that Buffy and Angel had. The first season of Buffy was not that great, but it did. Like at the end, it got dark, and then season 2 went there even further because they're past the point where get to know us. We know them now, so now it's time to put them through the ringer. And I think that's just the Joss Whedon formula when it comes to TV. It's like get to know the cast, get to know who you're looking at, get to know a couple threats of the week, and then boom, here's this underlying plot line that is not going to wrap up at the end. It's going to put you at more questions than answers, and then season 2 will try and sprinkle some answers in, but will also take you down a darker road.
Well, it's always about getting you to care, and that's always going to take a little time.
Oh yeah.
So you find out who people are, and then you let that flesh out. Okay, one last thing to pick your brain with is, if you can recall from last season, your biggest disappointment. What didn't get renewed that you are going to miss?
Didn't get renewed. Of the things that I watched, what didn't get renewed? Think. I don't. Fallen Skies got renewed, right?
Yeah. Their next season is their last season.
Right, okay.
I'm thinking Intelligence, which I thought was a pretty good start, but then it looks like CBS is going to replace that with something called Scorpion. I think that team of Brainiacs and Savvy was, and the other one was Revolution, which fell apart like really badly.
Oh yeah. I was not a fan of Revolution.
The first season was okay. The second season started out with promise, and then the last half, I thought, just fell completely apart.
Yeah, I only watched the first season of Revolution, and I was like, okay, this is not something I'm going to continue with. Yeah, I just kind of, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever watched. I was just kind of like, it's not holding I'm not that invested. I can turn, anytime that I can sit and play a whole game on the DS during the course of the show.
Video wallpaper.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, at that point, Revolution had become background noise.
Well, see, for me, it's a whole different night because I don't watch it live. I don't know if anybody still watches TV live. You go to CBS app, or that was a NBC, and then you just watch it at your leisure for the 2 weeks that they have it running up.
Right.
Patrick, how about you?
Well, I actually can't think of one that's not being renewed that I wanted to be renewed. So this answer to this question is bad. It's not a good answer.
So you're the reason my shows don't make it, 'cause you don't watch it. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this, Media Mongrels. Comments, questions, absolutely. Send them, and we will respond. So thanks for watching.
Later.
Thank you.